A year later, the next batch included Laurie Mithen, Big Bob Johnson, whose father had played in the 20s.
Smithy was, as Terry Gleeson said, he's hard and just. Hard and just. But, hey, he was hard, but he was just a bloody good bloke too.
In all his years as coach, Norm Smith never had a full forward who would kick more than 60 goals. In Big Bob Johnson and Athol Webb, he'd reconstructed the formula that had worked so well with Jack Mueller and himself all those years earlier.
Effect on Collingwood's later 18, and by the third quarter, the Demons hold a commanding lead. Here's another opportunity for the Demons, and Big Bob Johnson makes no mistake.
Well, Athol Webb, he'd lead out, and I'd fall in behind him all the time. If they couldn't find Athol, they shot it up to me. But Athol then, again, he'd come back through the front of the pack and he'd take the chips off the front of the pack. Webb was a great player and had a lot of pace. And he was a vigorous sort of a coot too.
It would be a premiership send-off.
You knew the danger players, the Mithens, Brassies, Skilton, Big Bob Johnson, those sort of players that they were match winners, and they had plenty of them. They could win a game in one quarter, and you know, when we came in at half-time, we were 5 points in front at half-time. Well, I was coming up the race, and Fonskine was standing at the top of the race there, and he said, "Murray, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it." You know, it was unbelievable to be in front, and then of course we went on and won by 3 goals in the finish.
It's Bob Johnson in the ruck for Melbourne. He taps down nicely to Dixon, who handballs out nicely to Mithen, and Mithen's kick goes up onto the half-forward flank.
And soon afterwards, Big Bob Johnson made one of those decisions he still regrets.
What was his name? Mick Grambo. Mick Grambo went coaching up in Ganmain, and I read about Mick. He got £1,000, I think it was, and he got a cow. And I thought, if Mick can get £1,000 and a cow, I can get £1,500, and that's better than getting a bloody cow. So I went and I got £1,500. That was the reason why I went. I'm now sorry. You know, you look back on it and you say, well, yeah, I am sorry that I went, because Smithy, you know, Smithy got us together socially. He got the love of the club into us, and mate, we were successful because of Norm Smith.